Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. The Halos look for their 7th straight victory next. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point, or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Another 2-2 offering. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Here's Tommy La Stella now as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Bassett has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set. Here it comes. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yes. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels are gone in order. Angels nothing. A's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Trevor Cahill will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
So stepping in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's what we call a run producer. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs right now. So obviously he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here comes the first pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Cahill is playing here against his former employer. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Popped him up. Cozart has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland with no score. Standing in, Justin Bohr. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Justin Bohr.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Oh, 2 pitches, a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively.
That is fit.
And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand. And not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Dero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Dero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Ready with the 0-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Batting seventh, the left fielder.
In now for the Angels, Brian Goodwin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Fouled away. Cozart, the runner at first with two gone. A bouncer up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball one.
Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And that's right there, and we're even at one. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Stepping up now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball one. That finds the zone, a called strike. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. It's a solo shot here for Stephen Piscotty. Fourth home run for him on the season, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Brings up Chad Pinder as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. The windup and the 0-1. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Soft grounder left side. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it is, the 3-0. Catches the inside corner for a strike. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike.
Yeah, you take a look at that 2-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in, David Fletcher. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. To first. He's right there. One there.
He's out.
Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
in now. Andrelton Simmons fouled off. He flied out leading off the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Angels held in check there. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Jurickson Profar, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
The second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Called strike on the change, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Nick Hundley is on deck. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So coming to the plate, Nick Hundley. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. From the stretch, a called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
1 gone for the A's here in the third. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Profar stands at first with 1 out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Semien, a California native, actually. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Hit out towards second. The second for 1. Throw to Bohr. They get the double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the East Bay right after this.
Oh, no, you don't want to push me too far. Stay low, low, baby, you was messing with a star, right?
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Tommy La Stella. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
La Stella.
Here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Pinder over to his left. One down.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So one gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty is right there as he takes it for the second out. So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Bour. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a one-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pinder has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. So that brings up the always intense
leading off for the A's.
0 for 1 for
the
him here in this one.
Matt Chapman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back, the center fielder just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall, and he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Now batting,
throw a 10 over
the
and
first
bring out the
baseman,
clown.
Look
like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump, and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Standing in now, Matt Olson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
0-1 count and the pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 0-1. Back up the middle. Backhanded. Barehanded for one to Bohr, and they get the double play.
That's
now
a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he misses again, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one. And it misses. 3-1 now. And 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Drilled right back up the middle. Simmons has it. Throw on the board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We played 4 full. The A's lead this one 2-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls. And while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
The third baseman, number 7.
Thank you, Heidi.
Zach Kozar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Chapman brings it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter.
An
the
early
catcher,
look at the line score here
Jonathan
tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The Angels, the left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So digging in now, Cole Calhoun. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Chad Pinder. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Chad Pinder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Good time now to check out the Angels' road to the show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Grounded weakly to the left. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Nick Hundley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And the pitch. Popped him up. Bourne will put this one away, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're up 2-0. So striding in, David Fletcher. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
1 away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. High and deep to left center field. Laureano going back to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
Hitter.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Piscotty. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. And they'll have to play this out around the 362 sign.
The center fielder,
yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. from the stretch. Got him reaching there. Strike two.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Simmons, the runner at third. La Stella is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it.
For the
Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So striding forward now, Justin Bohr, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The set and the 1-1, and it's fouled away. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Second and third, 2 away. Hit back up the middle, taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first, he'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in for Oakland, Nick Hundley. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning.
Hundley.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Hundley in front, 3 balls and a strike.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Full count now. Once again, a 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. Cozart has it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus Simeon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Simeon. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now. good comeback there. It's 3-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Slow roller out to short. Simmons scoops it up, throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now batting, Matt Chapman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Ready now for LA, Zach Cozart. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. And he popped him up. And no one will track it down. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Cozart aboard here at first with nobody out. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Laureano is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Here's the 0-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Laureano has it in his sights, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Now to the plate, Cole Calhoun. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
1, no strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and
Angels
gentlemen,
strand one.
it's time
They're
for
down
the
2-0.
traditional seventh inning stretch. Your
Noah
attention,
Ramirez
please.
gets the call from the
Now
pen to
pitching
take
for
over
the
on the
Angels.
mound and start the home
Number
seventh.
24, Noah Ramirez.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. A hit
Leading
in
off
2
for the
tries so
A's,
far.
the first baseman, Matt Olson.
First pitch on its way. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Ramirez is currently second among AL relievers in All-Star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Up top, it's 2-0. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. Sharp ground ball to third. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about
The batter,
150
number
ABs
2,
to 200
designated
ABs,
hitter,
where you start
Chris
figuring out what type of season you're going to have.
Davis.
He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. There's one. Out. To Bohr, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much
Now
easier
batting,
than that.
right
Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Steven Piscotty will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Going down, ain't no catching up in me. Yeah, who gon' bring my crown? Who gon' try to flip on me? Off the ground, can't get enough from me. I don't play around.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Settling in now, David Fletcher. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. The 1-1 fouled away. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 2.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9.
Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Next will be the designated hitter, Tommy La Stella. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Simeon's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Luis Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40, Luis Garcia.
Digging in, Chad Pinder. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Pinder.
He's set, and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Garcia has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Garcia, the former Philly, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chad Pinder is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Into the box now, Ramon Laureano, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Jurickson Profar.
Ready now, Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Simmons is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Blake Trinan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39, Blake Trinan.
Digging in to try it again. Mike Trout, career against Blake Trinan. He's a .333 hitter.
Mike Trout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Standing in now, Justin Bour, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses 1-1. Trout gets his lead at first, nobody out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Zach Cozart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with one down. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Oakland took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Bassett earns the win, his second. Trevor Cahill pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Blake Trinan wraps it up for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action, starting in the AL West. The A's combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 2-0. Shelby Miller got the win, his 6th so far this year, leading Texas to victory over the Mariners 1-0. The Cubbies smacked 15 team hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 10-5. The Boston Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Indians 5-1. The New York Yankees racked up 11 hits as a team as they made short work of the Padres 6-0. The Blue Jays got 11 hits overall as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-4. Matt Moore grabbed his 4th victory out of the pen as the Tigers claimed victory over the Orioles 7-5. The Royals combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 6-2. The Brewers completed a short 2-game sweep as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-1. The Braves combined for 4 total home runs as they bested the visiting Nats 5-2. The San Francisco Giants amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 3-1. The Phillies launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 9-2. It was their 7th win in a row. The Cincinnati Reds knocked out 12 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-4. The Arizona Diamondbacks picked up, 19 hits in this one as they toppled the Rockies 13-4. Rich Hill got his 3rd win this season, helping the Dodgers grab the win over the Mets 4-3. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.